Basically, the chatter was around a disproportionate number of students getting a certain number of marks, which was said to be higher than in previous years, and also those students who scored these marks coming from particular parts of the country. Remember, it becomes significant because right now the controversy that surrounds NEET exam is that there were certain centers where exam papers were leaked, or there were other kinds of malpractices involved that were being done to ensure that candidates who did not deserve these marks got those marks. For example, the paper leak that happened in Bihar, or where there were proxies who were sitting in to write papers for genuine candidates. It more or less is a debate of whether these scores were on the basis of merit or were there malpractices involved behind this. Sagarika, the analysis of these numbers that has been brought forth also speaks about coaching centers and their significance. So what is the answer that these numbers throw us when it comes to the question? Is it because there were more coaching centers in certain cities like Sikar and Kota that we see a disproportionate number of students getting higher marks? And talk about also the silver lining in this, that there are also cities, tell us about those cities as well, from where there are no prominent coaching centers, yet students have been doing better than before.
We mentioned the cities where, which like we told you, Priya, initially, where there are cities like Lucknow, Kanpur, Banaskantha. These are the non-coaching hubs, and we showed you the numbers. Again, they're on your screens. The toppers who got more than 700 came from these non-coaching centers, and we'll once again tell our viewers these are 35 from Lucknow, from Kolkata 27, from Latur 25, Nagpur 20, Faridabad 19, Nanded 18, Indore 17, Cuttack 16. So these are candidates from these cities. Then again we'll show you the numbers from Kanpur, that is 16, Kolhapur 14, Noida 14, Agra 13, Aligarh 13, Banaskantha 7, Davangere 8, Patiala 10, Akola 10. So these are all those high-scoring candidates who gave the NEET exam from non-coaching centers. Now, why is this number important? Because can the merit of the students who gave these exams after hard work, can that also be questioned, or can that also be devalued? Now, let's also show you a comparison between 2024 and 2023. So, this is just one instance. There is much more analysis that has been done, but just giving you perspective. In 2024, the students who got between 600 to 649 was spread across 540 cities and 4,484 centers. In 2023, the same number, if you just look at a comparison, the students who got between 600 to 649 got 400, it was 464 cities, and the centers that they were spread across is 3,434. So this just gives you perspective on how the spread this time of NEET UG was way higher. And even in the Supreme Court, it is the government that has gone on to say that you cannot call for the cancellation of the entire exam, because number one, there were more than 23 lakh students who gave the exam. It was spread across multiple centers. There are meritorious students across multiple hubs. So you cannot cancel the entire exam because the leak was in localized centers, and this analysis just goes on to further that point.
Right, and merit and malpractice, they have to be differentiated, and the scale of both also matter when it comes to the final decision around scrapping the entire exam or not, or just treating where the malaise is. Thank you, Sagarika, for putting things in perspective. We move on to another story.